Mr. Eggleston, is there anything you'd like to share?
It wasn't me.
No? When it was you who unlawfully imprisoned Ms. Archer in her classroom only a week ago.
Yeah, but
I don't want your excuses! I want a confession!
But Egg had nothing to confess. Technically, it was the fire drill's fault.
Mr. Squasher, I'm sure Jeffrey wasn't involved in this.
This was worse than the cheesecake. Ms. Archer standing up for Egg. It felt like an even bigger space invasion.
Come on, then. Let's hear it.
And if Egg couldn't stop his dad from hanging out with Ms. Archer, he figured this was the next best thing.
I did it. And I'll do it again tomorrow.
Even if it meant using false information.
Marjorie, this is seriously good French toast.
I changed the egg-milk ratio, as you suggested.
I knew it.
Hi, Nan.
I thought you said you wouldn't get your cupcakes from anyone else.
This is French toast.
I'll bet it is. So, now you've got yourself a new Nan. I suppose you don't want the old one cramping your style.
Sorry?
Well, sometimes sorry just isn't enough.
I don't quite understand.
It's okay, Marge. I'll deal with this.
So, now it's Marge, is it?
Wait, Nan, it's not what you think.
Don't take me for a fool, Lockie.
Philip?
That's what I said.
It's just French toast. It doesn't mean anything.
It may be just French toast to you, but to me it's bread soaked in treachery.
Don't worry, Philip. She needs to be on her own.
Nan and Pop were in our beds, so Philip and I got the lounge room. Normally that'd be a serious pain, but tonight I was glad to be near the computer, because I really needed to know if Vicky was still talking to me after all that boring stuff I put on my Headspace page. I just had to wait for midnight to roll around so I could use my next half hour of computer time.
Hey, Lockie. I love the stuff on your Headspace page.
You like that stuff? Really?
Yeah, amazing. I had broccoli for dinner too. And the grass out the front of your house? Wow, it must have grown at least 7 millimetres since I last saw it. So when are you going to put some more stuff up?
I couldn't decide what was weirder. Vicky not hating the information I put on my Headspace page, or her wanting more.
Happy birthday, Lockie.
Happy birthday, Lockie!
Thanks.
Good and old weather, those. A friend for life.
My favourite colour. How'd you know?
From your mother and I.
A camera. Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Sarge.
What a good idea.
It's second-hand, but the bloke in the shop reckons it's the best you can get.
3 years ago.
But it's all charged up and ready to go.
So now there's no excuse for you not putting information on your space head into page.
This is Mum and Philip walking to school. This is the bus stop where I sometimes catch the bus to the shops instead of riding my bike.
Lockie, can I ask you something? Do you really think that Vicky, and the world for that matter, would find this information useful? I mean, surely you and Vicky don't discuss these kind of
Boring, mundane.
trivial things in person.
Suddenly, I realised Mum was right. Mum, maybe half an hour internet time per day is a bit too generous after all. This was the first time I'd ever worked out something before Vicky did. After school, it was my birthday picnic, and everyone was invited. But according to Nan, not everyone was welcome.
is a family-only event. What about egg? Egg? I've had quite enough of you and your food. Maybe you and I should go for a walk.
Will that be okay, Alon?
They're okay. This is something they need to work out by themselves.
A nice cold drink, darling? Marjorie says I should be seeing more of my grandchildren, not just sending letters and photos.
Sure, Nan, but only if you really feel that you have to.
Oh, yes, of course.
Look! Trust Blob to upstage me at my own birthday party.
Maybe you should put that on your Headspace page.
I thought about it, but in the end, there are some things which belong in the moment and not on the internet. And those, they're the coolest, most important bits of information of all.